What's up, everyone? Yeah, we're gonna start a little early today. We're gonna start with some warm-up here. GTWS Nations Cup is going on right now. So we're gonna warm up. Starts in about an hour's time, I think. So, thought we'd try some cars, see what car we'd use, etc., etc.
Zain Malik said, really, I fancy playing the game, that is why I have it on PS4.
Nice. Well, it's an official race. So the room will go red later.
Vox55 said hey RLN chat.
Oh,
GLH
Bugs.
like
Thanks,
deploy
man.
thumbs up.
Good luck in your race too.
Ping. Vox55 said thanks. I'm gonna jump on soon and warm up a bit.
Yeah.
Anion got.
Takes
Said night owl mode enabled.
takes a little bit of learning. This is way better. So I thought. Does feel better. I think it's degree of understeer.
Ping. Anion got. Said whole house is asleep. Do you have to rev it that loud shushing face with tears of joy?
Sorry. Vlogs, you going into Supra? That's week at Thegner.
Ping. Anion got. Said face with tears of joy rolling on the floor laughing.
And the hairpins.
Ping. Vox55 said yeah, super for the first race and see how it goes. Ping.
That GTR is just good
Anion
everywhere.
got. Said I will likely KO before the end.
It's fast though. Faster than the NSX. I don't know what it'll be like in the rain though. There's such a high gear in this car. It's a lot of torque.
Ping. Vox55 Said I'm praying for no rain, folded hands, face with tears of joy.
Bring it on, bring it on. We've had 3 races, all dry so far, last night. So, this is an intense race. No doubt, intense race.
Ping. Ola Watson. Said hey RL, chat.
Hey, what's up, Watson? Immediately way faster. Yeah, this is our car. Yeah, this is it. It's way faster. Got that low end. There you go. No. Get out of the system now. It's okay, get it out of the system now. Not so hard being so patient there.
Ping. Lincoln Play VR. Said sup guy.
What's up, Lincoln? Welcome in, everyone. We got GTWS Nations Cup. Just kind of warming up and practicing before. We never really do, so we might as well try. Huge departure from my road cars that I usually drive.
Box 55. Said what car do you like better between the Supra and GTR?
The GTR. I think the GTR's a little bit more stable. And the power, the lower end torque. I like the Supra too, they're like neck and neck, but I think the GTR's overall going to be faster. Use that, you see the little hood hook? Use that to know how far over your car is. Yeah, it's so much faster. Snap, I might have a Boggs time here. Don't mess it up. Not quite. Not quite Boggs level. So much faster out of the hairpin. Alright, we're floating in the 203s. Oh, I missed it. It's all Degner. Suck at Degner 1 and 2. Boggs, have you tried the Diablo yet? That thing is a straight line monster. It's better on two. Maybe not. It's a weird place to crash. We managed to do it. There's definitely more time in this car, for sure. I think it's controllable drifting too. Well, how much time do we have? Still got time. So far out of everything that we've tried, I think the GTR is overall the best. Handling. Although we haven't tried the blue one yet. The McLaren F1 GTR race car was good too, but it's just really bad over bumps. Diablo soaks bumps up pretty good, but you have to slow it down. Let's try the other GTR. Rain always makes for interesting races. Whoa, that was weird. No, it's proper wet conditions. This pattern would probably be a wet tire. Let's see what happens when we reset. to test on dry anyways. Goes to sleep. One's better. Oh, really? It's right on the door. Knocking right on the door of 202's. Times 36. Like the this one's pointier. The blue one's a little lumber. Yellow it is.
Ping. Rip underscore Otis 420. Said I'm gonna race with the Porsche.
That's gangster, dude. That Porsche's butt out. God, wait. I think we're gonna try with the GTR. Out of those two, the blue one felt good though. But the yellow one I think is more precise. Gran Turismo up to its old things. Different liveries aren't just liveries, guys. It changed, the car handles different. So beware of what livery you choose. Yeah, they felt different. For sure they felt different. The amazing thing about Gran Turismo. It's different. We have 2 minutes until entry. I think I'm going to take a quick break. We've been going for about 50 minutes now.
Ping.
Otis, welcome in. Thank you very
Rip
much.
underscore Otis 420. Said that's good to know.
So yeah, test both of them out.
Ping.
Those two
Ola
GTRs felt
Watson.
different. I know
Said
the
that's
Supras
amazingly
felt
Gran
different.
Turismo.
I know the Supras felt different. So you gotta pick, which means should we try the yellow Lamborghini? Oh, we're getting so close to entry time though. I think we're pretty set on the car. Same. It's like the same.
Ping. Rip underscore Otis 420. Said oh very nice. Ping. Ola Watson. Said sick.
Computers have control of
Ping. Rip underscore Otis 420. Said I have the 1/18th McLaren / BMW F1 GTR right here. I have a few models.
Nice, nice.
Ping. Rip underscore Otis 420. Said good luck man. I'll be watching for anything I can pick up. No anticipated pit unless it rains.
Yeah, it's a straight sprint race unless you come into weather. And the weather's like, I don't know. I haven't had a wet race yet. Even if the wind's at like 12.8. So look at the map, right? Right here. It tells you the wind speed on the track. That's like kind of key. So it tells you how fast the weather is going to move. And then right after you qualify, okay guys, right after you qualify, the moment that you get into that like prompt, the waiting room, like go and check this weather map, because you only have enough time to check the weather map for it to cycle to current time and then decide on tires. So this would be a dry race. So you have to do that, otherwise you're going to run out of times, because sometimes if it's wet at the start, then you're like, or yeah. But start for the conditions of the track. It always starts dry, even if it's like super rainy. It'll like build up, right? The water will build up. So that's what I've noticed. So even if it's like raining super hard and you have like a little bit of whatever left, it might be, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. You just have to decide for yourself. But no pit required, so if you don't have to pit stop, don't pit.
Ping. Rip underscore Otis 420. Said great info.
So if you're like, I think if it's like really
Ping.
close to ending range,
Alpha GT.
then you're gonna go.
Said I'm going with the McLaren F1.
Which one? The long tail or the short tail? The yellow one or the Le Mans winner? Dude, Alpha GT's up here. Like, look at this guy. He's up here in a 2027. We're knocking on the door of a 202.
Ping. Alpha GT.
Yeah, the yellow one.
Said the yellow
yeah,
one.
That's a longer wheelbase. That's essentially a Group 2 car, right? Detuned to this race. So, be careful over the curb on Degner for that one. Alpha GT.
Ping. Alpha GT. Said I tried the Diablo and it's super hard to control.
Yeah, it's slow on the
Ping.
corners, but it's a monster
Ola
on the
Watson.
straight.
Said in the Diablo. Wild
That
man.
car is a monster on the straightaways. So yeah, agreed. But it'll be interesting. Hopefully we'll get a bunch of different car choices. And it'll change. If it's like wet, then the NSXs will have the advantage, even though they're not that fast in the dry.
Alpha GT. Said that GTR is super fast L, I think it's the GTR 90. Ping.
Yeah.
Rip underscore Otis 420. Said have to be patient with the throttle on limbo.
For sure. Yeah, but we're gonna go with the Pennzoil, because I do have the model right there, and it's pretty
Ping.
sick that it's
Alpha
pretty
GT.
exact.
Said if I don't do well in the McLaren, I'll try the next time slot with the Diablo.
Yeah, brave man. Maybe we'll be in the same race. I don't know. Depends on the DR. We haven't really daily raced, so we've been thrown in dry races so far. But hopefully that'll change. I don't know. We have 3 slots to go. Yeah, go do it. Try the yellow,
Ping.
try the white, because they're
Rip underscore
different.
Otis 420.
I swear they handle
Said I'm
different.
gonna rip a few laps in the yellow right now. Ping. Alpha GT. Said the yellow McLaren has got great handling.
just in that yellow McLaren. Don't hit that bump on Degner 1. Stay off the curbs in the McLaren. The other cars can kind of absorb it. Alright, I'm excited for this JGTC race. Of course, lap times will change based on track, so we're not in a good track condition right now. Gran Turismo trick. You don't like the conditions, just exit. Oh, I was on one that lap. Oh, look at that.
MR Jazz 1996 said, "What's up RL, good to see you
Yo.
in action, let's go."
What's up, Mr. Jazz? I know, right? Finally, this guy plays multiplayer.
Ping. Rip _ Otis 420 said, "What's your best lap, bro?"
It's sitting at a 2:03.1, I think.
Ping. Rip underscore Otis 420. Said you gonna do a poll on your placing?
Probably not. Probably not. 'Cause we're still like mid A. Yeah. We haven't been racing, so that's a problem too. Alright. 1 minute. Let me go get possible rituals.
Ping. Rip underscore Otis 420. Said I feel like you are gonna do well. You got this.
Have some fun. We have 3 slots of this. Let's see how we do on our first slot. We missed round 1, so
Ping.
way behind on points.
MR Jazz 1996. Said good luck bro, stay on the track, all should be easy after that.
Yeah. Some of these guys are fast. Not taking anyone for granted. Hopefully we have clean runs. A lot of Diablos. Alpha GT's in the house. What up, bro? What up, Mike?
Ping. Alpha GT. Said I'm in the same race.
Nice. Let's go. Some people to be careful of. It looks
Ping.
like we're
Alpha GT.
We're at the top.
Said I missed the first round, so I have 0 points.
Yeah, me too. How many points is this lobby? 196 points. Wow. This is going to be a very good first round. Hopefully we make it through. It's like we're second on the list.
Ping. Ola Watson. Said good luck. Hope the race gods bless a clean race.
Let's have some fun. Mix of cars. Good mix of cars. Good luck, Mike.
Ping. Rip underscore Otis 420. Said let's go RL.
Let's do this, guys.
Ping. Alpha GT. Said good luck.
Yes, sir.
Rip underscore Otis 420. Said perfect conditions.
Yeah, qualifying is going to be like this for everyone. Dirty, dirty. Can't trust anyone. Ah, screwed it up already.
Rip underscore Otis 420. Said zero brake balance.
Yeah. Let's go one up. No, we should have kept it at 0. Yeah, because it's dry. No, we have one more shot. He has one more shot too. Let's go. Get ready, be quick. Be quick, be quick. It's wet. Jeez, how much?
Ping. MR Jazz 1996. Said no. Ping. MR Jazz 1996. Said no tire change. Ping. MR Jazz 1996. Said surface is dry. Ping. MR Jazz 1996. Said RL. Ping. Alpha GT. Said I put on wets, looks like it's wet in my lobby.
Yep, I'm on wets. I know it starts dry in it, but this is heavy rain. Let's go! See how we do. I think we chose the right tire. Let's go. Afraid to rev it out though. Come on, rain. Go. Oh, bring it, Purple Rain. Let's go! Are we done? Is that it for us? What a race. Correct tire choice. Good fight with Flores the entire way.
Hey. Ola Watson. Said big podium. Awesome race. Ping. Alpha GT. Said looks like I'm using the GTR GT 500 next.
Oh yeah, man, I'm telling you, this car is just like, it's good everywhere. In changeable conditions. It's like the best all-around for this event. But try the yellow and try the blue, they handle different. I like the yellow one. Up 3 positions. What's
Ping.
up? Let's go, guys.
Alpha GT. Said I definitely think it's the best in the rain.
Dude, the guy in first was just like gone. Well, let's watch what happened. GT3 driver is upset. I don't know why.
Ping. MR Jazz 1996. Said that was awesome RL, good race.
Thank you. Let's take a look at it. I forgot what happened. I was just so, like, in tune to what was happening. Great race. Oh, Alpha GT, if you're... He might be streaming. I don't know if I'm going to go again. That's good points. 187. 187 for one round that we know that we're going to be able to keep. That's pretty decent. I mean, we could be greedy,
Ping.
but that could lead
Alpha
to
GT.
disaster.
Said I'm gonna go again yet.
What should we do? I'm kind of happy with that second place. Let's take a look. Next race, if you're racing, is going to be at 8 p.m., so that's like an hour and 15 minutes from now.
Ping.
I don't know though. I have
Alpha
to think
GT.
this over.
Said if I got second I wouldn't go again.
Yeah, that was like a perfect race for me. I don't think I want to be greedy about it, you know? 187's decent points. We can get the best view behind the car. Anyways.
Ping. Alpha GT. Said it was a rough race fighting all the other cars in the beginning.
Yeah, luckily I was able to get away from that front pack, with the front pack, somehow. We're going to take a little breather. That was a fun race. I don't think I'm going to do it again. Unless we hop on RL's account. Then that's totally cheating. So go on it. I don't think I could have done anything else there. I gave it back. I kind of gave it back to him. Yeah, see, I gave it back to him. I gave it back to him. I tried helping. Is that Alpha GT on the side there? got hung up by Dirtbag Larry. Kobe one. Little bump from me to Flores, but accidental.
Thing. Alpha GT. Said is the GT 504 WD?
No, it's rear wheel drive. Space given.
Hey.
Why are you bumping me?
Alpha
I don't
GT.
know, space given.
Said them 4 WD cars were blowing by me on the straights.
I think they're all rear wheel drive. I don't think there's a four wheel drive here. They're all FR.
Thing. Alpha GT. Said the Diablo was blowing by me on the straights but
Yeah,
had no
the
turning
Diablo's
power.
fast in a straight line. But they have to slow down a ton for the corners. This GTR's the best all-rounder for this course. For this race at
Thing.
least.
Box 55. Said no way. You had rain.
Yeah, it was heavy rain. We had like pink rain too. It was a straight up wet race. We're gonna keep this. We're not going again. I'm not.
Thing.
I don't know. Don't
Box
need to go.
55. Said the Supra is no way no BTW LOL.
Yeah, in race it's not good. Maybe time trial, but in race it's hard to move around.
Thing.
I'm telling you, Boggs.
Alpha GT. Said the R32 Nismo is 4 WD.
Oh, but that has the same problem as the Lambo, where it's like fast in the straight but horrible in the corner. This GTR is the best all-rounder, just in case conditions get bad. And there's two flavors. The blue one's a little bit milder than the yellow one, handling-wise. We are behind Flores. GQ forming behind us.
Thing. Box 55.
Yeah, get in the
Said
GTR,
I'm going
dude.
GTR next race.
Boggs, all I have to say is use that like red hook thing on the hood as like a guide to where your left side of the car is, and then you'll be good, bro. That's how you know where the left side of the car is, because it's pretty wide. It's pretty wide, this car. So that hook. So when you use in VR, that's what you use. Now we had problems at 130R too, a little bit. Moving slow at 130R. But it was treacherous wet, especially towards the end. We had a good fight with Flores the entire way. Good gap in terms of like distance between us, but like a good fight. Right? See what everyone else is on. Flores is on wets. We got A99 on wets. Obi-Wan's on inters. Back Larry on inters and the Diablo game over, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh, Alpha GT is just in traffic right here. That rear end kicking out on it when everyone else has like a
Ola Watson.
kind of like front grip.
Said
Oh!
Flores started pushing too hard a few laps in.
Yeah. It was an awesome race. He was definitely pushing for sure. You can tell. It's all over the place. Just trying to stay consistent. Had our moments too when we were in front of Flores. We were like sliding and everything. So the gap formed behind us now. Third.
Ping. Ola Watson. Said you earned so many forced errors, lol.
Yeah. He was definitely feeling my presence. Sure. Felt like it was clean for the most part. So draft dodging there for no reason. Hey. Oh, he gets on the side there. Trying to catch up after that mistake. Higher gear. So you got torque. Both trying. It's not like we're not trying. Both of us pushing. So far, time-wise, we're
Welsh Boy of
consistent, which is
76.
good.
Said nice second place RL. I was watching on
thanks,
TV
Welsh
so
Boy.
couldn't chat.
Thank you, sir. How do you like this new format for the big screen? Is it okay? Oh, we got a note here. Oh, he just didn't have any grip. And actually, since we're on wet tires, since we use the super wet part of the track, you have more grip.
Ping.
So keep that in mind.
Welsh
We're on
Boy
wet
of
tires on the
76.
track.
Said yet I like new format, thumbs up.
Yeah, the pedal cam is better. The wheels, you can see everything better. You see everything better. Then the gameplay is generous. Alright, so we're in second place now. Flores is chasing us. Not good chasing. It's pretty much like this till the end, I guess. Was there another tussle? Maybe there was another point in time where we passed each other. This is probably the best camera for this race. Moving forward. To the south side. Back here.
Ping. Ola Watson. Said Flores did manage to apply some pressure, but crumbled last few laps. Ping. Welsh Boy Hook 76. Said is that car good in the dry too?
Yeah, it's great in the dry as well. It's just, I think overall, just like the perfect balanced car for this race, based upon weather change and everything. It's like the track conditions change too. If it's like cold track, it's different.
Ping. Welsh Boyuk 76. Said I can't remember ever driving that car, will have a go tomorrow. Ping. Alpha GT. Said dinner time, I got 47 minutes till the next slot. Ping. Alpha GT. Said if I don't see you again tonight, I'll see you on the next one, good luck. Ping. Terry. Said good luck Alfagged. Ping. Welsh Boyuk 76. Said good luck Alpha. Ping. Alpha GT. Said folded hands medium skin tone. Ping. Terry. Said I think a second place is good points. Ping. Alpha GT. Said yeah man, I'd keep second place all day, I'd probably keep third place. Least you got a podium. Ping. Terry. Said underscore thesis. Ping. Alpha GT. Said underscore fire colon 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 underscore fire. Ping. Welsh Boyuk 76. Said colon understand score fire. Ping. Terry. Said face with tears of joy. Ping. Alpha GT. Said rolling on the floor laughing. Ping. Alpha GT. Said I'm gonna totally say that shit now, colon underscore fire. Ping. Alpha GT. Said underscore fire. Ping. Welsh Boyuk 76. Said. Ping. Alpha GT. Said underscore fire colon underscore fire. Ping. Terry. Said underscore popcorn. Ping. Welsh Boyuk 76. Said rolling on the floor laughing. Ping. Alpha GT. Said underscore thasisis colon underscore fire colon underscore initialed colon underscore Mount Fuji colon underscore popcorn. Stuart Robeson said, "Hey man, just got done watching race 1 of the GTWC Asia finale in Beijing. Believe it or not, the only GTR GT3 in the series won the race overall. Glad I got to know the driver last month." Stu Seaman Brown said, "Bro WTF, there's rain in this one?"
Yeah, there is. It's our first rain race. We played like 3 last night and it's all dry. But ours was wet. We even had some pink stuff. Look at how wet the track is. So we're riding along here with Flores because he caught me a little bit this last lap. So we'll see. Played it super conservative there.
Bing. Stuart Robeson said, "The driver that brought the car home to victory is named Yu Kanamaru. Had a nice chat with him back at Suzuka talking about Nissan's future in motorsport and in general along with other things."
Nice. Yeah, glad it's cool that you met the winning drivers. Must be cheering them on. So he has, Flores has both traction control and stability management on. Of course, I think I messed up here. Point of view. Messed up 130R. And also did a little peel out there. Okay, so that's where he gained all that time. Playing real safe, I guess. Vector 2, we got away a little bit up here. How about the hairpin 2? Alright, that's where we want it right there. Vector 2 and hairpin. Some calamities happening back here. Sex is probably good. One of the wettest races we've ever had, competition-wise. And you guys know I love the wet. Close finish there at the end. Poor guy was swearing. He start like first. There's gonna be trouble with that.
Ping.
Alright, well
Stu's
that was
Eamon
the
Brown.
race.
Said nice P2 brother. Are you gonna do another slot?
No, I don't think we're gonna be greedy today. This is our first round, so we're down a round as it is, so I think I have to keep the points. So let's go look at the schedule. And I don't know if I'm going to. There might be other races that I missed too. So. Yeah, there might be a couple that I missed. So. We're going to keep it. Looks like next race for us is going to be the 962C at Monza no chicane. It's going to be interesting. Then you have specified cars at Grand Valley, Laggio Maggiore West, and Le Mans to finish off. That's I don't want to miss this one. Let's see what happens. So, point-wise, we'll stay behind you, Stutzman, so don't worry.
Stu's Eamon Brown. Said gonna go practice for that next slot. Dude, I really hope there's no rain. Have a great night, dude.
It's luck of the draw. It's random, so good luck to you. So yeah, we're gonna keep that 187. That'll slot us. That'll give us points to rely on later. Because it's a marathon, not a sprint. So 3 rounds, right? So hopefully that'll be one of the 3 that count. We got the replay saved, so that's awesome. Good luck to those that are going to be playing the next 2 slots. Next opening is in 28 minutes. Good luck to you guys. Let's see here. I am going to
Ping. Welsh Boy Hook 76.
see you, Welsh Boy.
Said good night bro and GGS, catch you soon on Coming Fist.
For sure. For sure. Thank you very much. I think I'm going to take a break and just stop the stream here because it'll be for the Nations Cup. We got the replay done, so you had a race and replay here with a little bit of warm-up, so that's round 2 for us. And GTWS Nations Cup. We'll be back in a couple hours or soon. I want to get food and stuff, you know. I want to eat. And then we'll come back and play more Gran Turismo.
Ping.
I think Photo
Ola
has
Watson.
some kind of lobby cap.
Said saluting face.
We'll see what happens, but yeah, man. We'll play some GT later. Thank you so much for joining me for GTWS Nations Cup Round 2. This was a fun one for us. We got lucky. Got lucky with the weather. Did exactly what we wanted it to do. And took us 3 races to get there though, since we played last night. But yeah, poof. Roulette tickets saved for later this evening. See you guys later.